Hi, in this video I'll show you what Oribi is all about and, most importantly, how it can help you increase your leads and convert more visitors into customers. Oribi is a marketing analytics tool which will help you evaluate all of your marketing efforts so you can know exactly how each step you take translates into sales and how to optimize each channel. You might be asking yourself, what's the difference between Oribi and Google Analytics? Well, Google Analytics was created almost 20 years ago when the main marketing channels were very different. In a way, Oribi is how Google Analytics would have looked if it would have been invented today. It provides the same value, but without all the headache. You don't need developers or code to collect data. Also, we don't believe you should have to comb through dozens of endless reports. We show you only actionable data, information that is easy to digest and to act upon. Okay, let's dive in. To start using Oribi, you'll need to add a script to your site or add a WordPress or Shopify plugin. Adding the script to your site is super simple. The good news? This is the only time you'll be required to use code. One of the key points that differentiates Oribi from other tools is our codeless events technology. This innovation is unique to Oribi and will enable you to define any event on your website without using code. Button clicks, form submissions, groups of pages, or buttons. It will help you to track and analyze the main actions on your site. So, what's so unique about codeless events? Well, first, to create any event without code, you won't need to ask favors from developers anymore. Next, all of your data is compiled retroactively, meaning that each time you define a new event, you can see all of the data from that event going all the way back to the point that you started using Oribi. No more waiting days or weeks to gather data. And you can easily export our codeless events to other platforms, Facebook and Google Ads, HubSpot, MailChimp, and many more. It will help you to optimize your campaigns and to easily gather more valuable data about your users. Let me show you how it looks. I click on the Pin an Event button. I have a list of all the button clicks, pages, and form submissions on the site. Now I can select whether I'd like to pick a button click or a certain page. I create an event for all the users who clicked on Sign Up, and Oribi automatically offers to add other buttons with different names that lead to signups as well. I create a group of all these buttons. Every time a new button with this functionality is added to my site, it will automatically be added to this event without me having to do anything. After I define it, I can explore this event and see all the visitors who performed it in previous months. I'll be able to see their behavior patterns, the conversion rate by different breakdowns, and much more. Building your codeless events is the foundation for easily gathering the right data, but the interesting part is what you can do with it. There's a quote I like: "Stories are data with a soul." Now, this is what we aim for at Oribi. We don't want to show you endless reports. We want to enable your website to tell the stories of its visitors. One of the main story types we've built for Oribi is visitor journeys, tracking individual visitors who visit your site. Wouldn't you like to peek over your visitor's shoulder and know exactly what they do, why some convert and why others don't? View the full journey of every visitor and see all their sessions, including every action they performed on your website. You can see here that I'm able to search a visitor by email and then see all of her sessions and activities. Oribi is the only tool that will show you all the events performed on your site, right down to the button clicks. Oribi also supports cross-platform activity, showing you sessions coming from both the mobile devices and the desktops of the same user. So if you have several domains or subdomains, this feature has you completely covered, as you'll be able to see sessions across different domains, as well as how visitors move from one domain to the other. You can also filter your visitors by different categories and see only visitors who performed a certain action, came from a certain channel, bought for a certain amount, or you can choose from other filters as well. You can choose whether to view individual journeys or an aggregation of all the visits to your website. Using the Journeys aggregator, you can see the most common paths visitors take on your site. It will help you learn which funnels to build, which flows to optimize, and what the critical pages are that most visitors visit before converting. Here's an example of an analysis of the top paths. You can see here which pages visitors are likely to visit and in what order. For each flow, I can see the percentage of visitors who performed it. You can either explore your site usage on a higher level, analyzing all the traffic on your website, or explore the paths that individual visitors took before performing a certain action. For example, the most popular paths visitors took before purchasing your product. Visitor journeys isn't the only way we turn your data into stories. Let me show you Oribi's funnels. Understanding where you lose visitors before they convert is critical. It will show you where to focus, help you understand what to change, and allow you to see how visitors who arrive from different sources behave. With Oribi, you can build funnels for every flow on your website without using code. Let me show you how. First, I pick all the users who clicked on the Create an Account button, no matter which page they performed it on. Next, I select all the users who submitted the sign-up form with their details. Then, I select all the users who filled in their address and completed the registration. And my funnel is ready. Track your sign-up flow, purchase flow, or whatever else is important for your site. Oribi's funnels are beautifully designed, and you can easily share them with colleagues or clients. The funnels can even capture flows across domains, identifying visitors who started the funnel on one domain and then continued on another. Oribi's funnels also support cross-session data. So if, for example, a visitor adds something to her cart but completes the checkout on a different session, it will still appear in the funnel. This is a unique feature which will finally let you analyze your funnels accurately. You can also filter your funnels by the channels visitors arrive from, geos, platforms, or UTM source. In many cases, understanding how the funnel acts for different user segments will help you detect your leak so you can fix it easily. One of the main requests we used to get from Oribi users was to create a simple way to produce reports. Not surprisingly, it turns out that this is the most hated task for most marketers. We were up for the challenge. With Oribi, you can now create beautiful custom reports in 5 minutes. You can easily select which data to display and how to edit it. You can even brand it with your logo and company colors. The data is displayed in a simple and easy to digest way. Many of our customers tell us that their colleagues and clients finally understand their marketing data, or in other words, they understand the hard work you are putting in. Once you set up the report you need, you won't need to deal with it anymore. This report will be automatically generated for you every week, or whatever time frame you select. You can even automatically email it to everyone you need to share it with, which can save you hours every week. Instead of dealing with the tedious work of creating reports, you can spend more time on the creative work you like doing. The last feature I want to show you today is Oribi's correlations. You make changes to your website all the time. New texts, new pages, new videos. All these changes are done with one goal in mind: increasing your conversions. While the goal is clear, as you probably know, it's very hard to measure. Oribi's correlations solve this problem. You can select any event on your site and see if the visitors who perform it are more or less likely to convert. Like our other features, it doesn't require any code, and it's super simple to set up. Let me show you. I defined all the pages on my blog as one group, and now I want to check if my blog readers are really more likely to purchase products. I select both events and immediately understand the correlation. Yes, they're 40% more likely to make a purchase than other visitors. Now I can really understand the impact of the content I write. Here's another interesting example where I tested the correlation between visitors who view the video on our homepage and those who make a purchase. Turns out the visitors who saw the video were 20% less likely to buy. Of course, we changed it right away. We're almost to the end of this overview video, and since I didn't have time to demo all of the main features, I'll just mention them briefly. Oribi offers a complete channel analysis where you can easily see how each marketing channel, campaign, newsletter, or referring site performs. No more simply measuring traffic. Oribi will help you understand how each channel and campaign contributes to sales. Oribi's dashboard will show you the main trends on your site and what caused them. Traffic changes, conversion trends, user behavior trends. Instead of manually going over all of your main metrics and looking for trends, Oribi will highlight what has changed for you. The attribution feature will enable you to truly understand how each marketing channel contributes to your leads and sales. Know how to credit different channels when a conversion is the result of activity from multiple channels. If you manage an e-commerce site, we have plenty of features dedicated to e-commerce users, from analyzing your revenue sources in depth to understanding which audience segment is most likely to buy. For those of you who manage a marketing agency, Oribi offers white labeling, so you can give your clients access to all the important marketing stats branded under your name. It's time to start your free trial and enjoy all these amazing features. Visit oribi.io.